Good evening, YouTube. This is the Midwestern Whisper. This is Whisper 21. This might not be as long as my previous whispers because it is late. It's after midnight and my wife will be home in about 10 minutes. And as you can see, I only have one picture up tonight. This is a picture from a video I took not too long ago. My son and I are feeding the geese in a town lake that's only a few blocks from my house. I already did one video, or one recording, and it just didn't sound right. I discovered an option in the control panel that you can choose noise reduction, which sounded great. So I tried it, and it just made it sound hollow, almost electronic, and I've actually heard that in the voices of a few whisper videos on YouTube. And I guess at a low enough setting it's not too bad if it's quiet. But I don't particularly like my videos to be real quiet because I want you to be able to hear me primarily. So after about a 10-minute video, I realized it really wasn't that good, so I deleted it. But anyway, not a lot has happened today anyway. Still cold, but not quite as cold. Although we did get some snow last night, about this time last night. Nothing is stuck on the ground, but the roofs of the cars had a little bit of white. I saw on the news today that the record snowfall, the latest snowfall in the year in my state is May 6th. That's stuck on the ground, and the last recorded date for the latest snowfall that didn't stick on the ground was May 26th, which is crazy. Not too far from me in another town, they have a Dutch celebration in the spring called Tulip Time, where people dress as the Dutch people did a couple hundred years ago, wooden shoes and all. It's a celebration of late spring, generally pretty warm, and it's not that far off, and we're still talking about snow. That's some crazy stuff. One of the reasons why I got to this so late tonight is because I'm working on another project. I make these cartoons from GoAnimate, which is a partially free website to make your own animation. And they have a setting where you can put your own pictures, like your own cutouts of your heads or whatever, or family and friends, and make kind of like a bobblehead character. And it may sound a little immature for a 37-year-old man to be making cartoons, but I've done these for about 3 years off and on, and I'm up to 15 cartoons, and I do them for friends and family. Basically the same reason you watch cartoons, to get a chuckle. I put them on DVDs and try to get them out to people. But if they're done right, like the way I do them, a 6 to 8 minute cartoon can take a month, because there's a lot more to it than just making the cartoon on the website. Once I get into my computer, which requires a separate program, then you need to get the sound effects. To make the different characters talk, you need a program that can change your voice, because I don't have 8 people handy that can do the voices like real cartoons. I have to do all the voices, including the women. So I have a program that can change it. yours, and then another, and then another, and then fit it all together. So it does take a lot of work. And I had a friend ask me today, he does enjoy them, but he goes, is it really worth that much effort? And I said, yes it is, because first of all, anything worth doing is worth doing right. There you go. For a second I didn't think I was gonna get it. But secondly, I do these projects because I like to make people feel good. And that's another reason why I do these whispers. My son's project, I've discussed the book I'm making him to make him feel good because he's got a little sister on the way, and older siblings sometimes feel jealous or pushed aside when the baby needs so much attention, and the baby's new, and it's sort of like a postpartum for the mother, but the siblings can feel really left out, depressed too, even if you don't mean to do it. So I don't want him to feel that way, and this is his special treat before the baby's born. And of course, we'll make efforts to make him be a part of the baby's life as a family. Before the baby, we can try, we've tried to involve him a little bit in the neat decisions and the baby room. Even the clothes we've been getting, he's helped us sort through them, so I think we're going to be alright with that, but he's been basically an only child, and he's 5.5. I do have an older daughter, but she doesn't live with us, and she's not around that much, so because she's a teenager. But anyway, the only other thing I want to say tonight is that I can get down sometimes and feel like, I don't have much, but I really try and stop and realize how lucky I am, what I do have, and I do thank God and just feel lucky that I have what I have, and I don't mean a decent place to live, which I am grateful for. It is material things, but it's more than material things. I have a family, a healthy boy, a healthy baby on the way. Made it through, almost through to graduation, which I wasn't sure I was going to do because I started in my 30s. I have an opportunity to start again in a new career. But everybody should do that. I mean, it could always be worse. You have a roof over your head, you have food to eat, you have your family, friends. Everything could be taken away from you. You should never take it for granted. I won't lecture anymore on that, but you should really stop once in a while and smell the roses. If you believe in God, thank God. Count your lucky stars, even if you don't believe in God. Because most likely, you're probably doing alright. So,